things started. And off we go from Orchard Park. Now some razzle-dazzle here to start the game. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Allen now off the bootleg. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got a man downfield. It's Shaquille. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's second and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
Allen to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. Raider extra point is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, it...
Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your #1 fan. I wanna give...
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers. And welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a nice job able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
He's across midfield at the 48
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Rodgers. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Steelers. 26. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That pass caught right side. Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Go to 50. Make
something happen. Come on. Big play. Big play.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Easy. 258. 258.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Warren, he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and goal.
Side. 258.
That is caught by the tight end. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here's Keaton Mitchell. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look. as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. 2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That's hard. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 88! 258!
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. Calvin Austin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Steelers 1st
Get
down.
300! Get
1st and 10 at the 39.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
88! Let it! Jump out! 58!
From the gun, Rodgers. And he will have the 1st down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Yeah, Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Go to 15.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Thrown left side. The catch is made. Getting close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
At the 12-yard line.
Hey, 626.
Again, it's Rodgers. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Rodgers going up top again. That one, taken in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. There's very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On first and 10, Jackson. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Jackson. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
And they're on the 17-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds, up at the 30-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
On play action, here's Jackson. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing Jackson. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. How does T.J. Watt? He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up third and long. Now Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy of where he needed to get to. It'll bring up fourth down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
319.
First down for Aaron. That's out wide to Warren. He's taken down just shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Lucas.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. Throw here down the field. It was ball incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Over. Get 300. Get 319. Inside. 319.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. On second down, Warren. And defense held to no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up
Third down and 9.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Team Mike. Jump out. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll take this one in. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
26.
the Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Rodgers. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The shotgun, here's Jackson. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. 67 yards.
First down. A 67-yard gain on the play. First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
8 yards on the
So,
pickup.
from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The RPO, that one is complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Off the play fake. Rodgers. Forced out wide. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
319. Hey, 88. 630. Back north.
They'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
58! 50! Inside! Yeah, Liz. Flip it, get it.
Now Rodgers on 4th down. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Again, it's Rodgers. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
58! Hey, take 26!
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. Keep the score, Steelers 31, Ravens 30.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They use a little home cooking here.
The usual sea of red here in this spectacular venue has been turned white as we are high above snowy GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Derek Harmon busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long.
43! 43! 15!
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.